Hello, welcome back, Sag. So, how are you? I hope you're doing well. So, we're going to do the He Said, She Said game. Very, very requested lately, and it's been a while. So, for those who know, you know, right? So, the top row will be about the divine feminine energy, and the bottom row will be about the masculine energy. And there will be an extended for those that are resonating with this energy. All right, so in the recent past, Sag, you have the Ace of Swords coming through. So you've spoken some sort of truth. You made something clear. You may have spoken this out, but also you have had some sort of download, some sort of clarity. It's like some sort of chapter just like got revealed to you, like with some truth, right? So you either spoke the truth, and knowing a Sagittarius, you always speak the truth, but this is also saying like you cut yourself out of some sort of confusion, like you're getting some sort of clarity in regards to a situation that you may have just like spoken about. For some of you, I'm even hearing like exposing, okay? Like you may have exposed something to a specific person, or you expose them in a certain way, and you show that person like, hey, I know the truth. Even though you don't speak the truth to me, I know what the truth is about. So this is all about you and your inner knowing. Okay, and this is beautiful energy because the Ten of Wands in the reverse is indicating that you were dealing for a long time with this heavy burden or this heavy truth, and it's like once you kind of like release that, it's like, okay, now I feel relieved. Okay, so something happened here in the recent past which made you feel like, okay, I spoke my truth and now I feel so much more calm, so much more relief. It's like you're no longer kind of like carrying on some sort of guilt or some sort of lack of clarity or some sort of confusion on you. You're just like, okay, it's out there, do whatever you want to do, right? So in the recent past, for the person that you were dealing with, we have the Knight of Pentacles reversed. So there was like this stuck energy. This person was not really moving forward and not really taking the necessary steps. So there was a lot of stagnation here, not truly putting in the effort or not truly making some time or creating. I'm hearing like not really creating like a safe space for you. So that may have been something that you were like, okay, what's the deal? You spoke your truth, as in like why you're not moving forward, right? Like, or you're trying to question why this person was like at a standstill. They were not taking any sort of action at this point, right? But it does look like with the Hermit here, Saj, this person was actually doing a lot of introspection, right? So listen, even though they were like retreating and withdrawing, it was for a purpose, right? Like, so whenever you see the Hermit, it's always with a clear purpose. So even though from the outside it feels like, okay, this person is like stuck on their way, stuck on their, I don't know, their behavior, or not willing to cooperate. With the Hermit actually coming up, it's really talking about like a purposely withdrawing energy. Someone that is really looking back, reflecting back on past events, past actions, past behaviors, and trying to find like the most practical way to solve it. However, whenever they don't have like the solution, they don't know how to move forward on it. So that's why they have been withdrawing. And also seeing that Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck, this just kind of like gives me an energy of like them feeling unloved, them feeling like there was like a conditioned love, or them questioning their own, um, you know, it's like I feel like you gave like a mirror here with that Ace of Swords here, right? Like you showed up a mirror. Like I don't know why, but I'm seeing the sword as like, when you have like a real sword, it is a mirror, right? So you showed up with a mirror to them, and now they're kind of like withdrawing and saying like, do I really love myself? Like, is this what I can do to contribute in a connection? Like, there is a lack of self-love that they are in a journey of, um, how do I say that? Like, they're on a journey of, just getting like a lot of these feelings, and I just don't know how to express that. But they are on a journey to find their own inner peace and their own inner love, right? Like that's the journey that they are on. That was a long That was already deep. Just like 2 cards. My God, 3 cards. Right. Where are we going? In the current energy for Sag. Ooh, the Four of Pentacles. So you stand your ground here. Like this is could be almost like having this grudge, but I don't feel like it's a grudge. It's more like you are holding on to your truth. Typical Saji. Like you're just like, that's what it is. This is my truth. These are my values. And I'm going to stick my guns to that. So with the Four of Pentacles, you are kind of like mirroring back their stuck energy, their non-movement. You're just like, if you aren't going to budge, I ain't going to budge. I spoke my truth. I will not budge out of that, right? So you're in that Four of Pentacles, just like closed off a little bit, but you're still holding on to it. It's not like, it's like, you know that it's time for them to step up. It's like you spoke your truth. It's time for them to step up. What about them? What's their energy right now? Oh, the Two of Cups. I don't know if it's upright or reversed, but whatever it is, it's still here. Okay, it doesn't truly matter in which way. It's like they know, and obviously it feels like it's in the reverse since you are holding back. You spoke your truth. So even though they are aware that this is a very deep connection, but they are also aware that there is like a lack of harmony right now. There is a lack of you cooperating emotionally. Like you are done with having like a emotional safe space for them, and it's like them realizing like, hey, Saji is pulling back. Saji is not behaving in the same way. Saji is being in a very controlling manner. So they know that if they want to fix this, they do need to come forward with like some more emotional reciprocity here. Okay, Eight of Cups reversed. This person is thinking about moving back to you. They've been withdrawing, like I said, with a purpose, but they are circling back. Okay, like the Eight of Cups in the reverse is like, no matter how hard they tried, it didn't work out for them. Like it didn't create more fulfillment in their life. So they were searching for that fulfillment, but they couldn't find it. Yeah, Queen of Cups reverse. So this is someone that is considering to come back around to fix something. What is the blockage here? What is the blockage here? The Star in the reverse. So that just clearly is showing that you feel like there is still some unhealed patterns. There's a lack of vulnerability that's been going on. For some of you, Sag, you are losing hope, and the Star is actually indicating in the blockage that you should not lose hope, right? Like that's like your biggest blockage. You're just like, I'm done with that. I just don't want to invest my hope in it, knowing that this individual is not really moving forward as they're supposed to. However, you're missing out some signals, right? Like I feel like the universe has been showing you some signs, some signals, some synchronicities, but you're just like blocked. It's like stuck energy of like, no, I don't want to hear it. I don't give a shit if I see like 11:11. Like it doesn't mean that nothing. You know, like you're in this energy of like blocking out divine timing almost. All right. But in a deeper layer, it's really talking about like a need for healing. And maybe you feel like you've already healed, but they haven't. But at the same time, if it's in your blockage, it also shows that you need to heal certain patterns within yourself still, which you are holding on to. Okay, I don't know what it is, but we do have the Justice card here in the reverse. So it feels like some type of karmic energy just came in the way here. You may felt like this person was not being truthful or honest, or there was some sort of manipulation here, and the lack of accountability that this person has been taking. And unless they take that accountability, this shit cannot be healed. That's how you view it. Like it's like they need to take accountability. Four of Cups. Like you're disappointed by their lack of judgment, lack of justice, lack of like honesty. Okay, like justice is all about honesty and just standing up with the truth, right? Like you're just disappointed as in like, man, I I'm disappointed because I expected more of like honesty coming from you. Some of you may be dealing with an Aquarius. I see Libra here. May have been letting go of an Aquarius or a Libra. Ace of Wands in the reverse. So there is still this spark, right? But it feels like they are suppressing this. Like they're suppressing their desire. They're suppressing, like there is constantly a new opportunity presented, a new creative new beginning, but it's like they miss out on it. It's like they can't seem to grasp it. And for some of you, there is some sort of desire or even like a deep attraction, and they feel like no, I need to kind of like suppress this. We do have the Wheel of Fortune here. So with the Wheel of Fortune, it feels like this opportunity that maybe you presented or the universe presented, it wasn't the right timing yet. There was still some sort of unfinished business that needed to be done. Maybe there is still some sort of healing that needs to be done on your part as well when it comes to the past, whether that is involving this person or not, it doesn't matter. But there is some sort of, maybe for some of you, like a childhood issue or something that is like deep layered that may needed to happen before. So with that Wheel of Fortune, it feels like even though it looks like this person didn't take that opportunity, with the Wheel of Fortune though, it just tells me that this was a situation that was out of your head, out of both your control. It was like a destined energy of, destined energy with the Three of Cups in the reverse, of like things not being in alignment yet. Okay, so, and obviously like the Wheel of Fortune is like internal and external energies, right? Like if we truly put in the work with that Ace of Wands, if we truly want something, we can make it happen. Yet there is always an outside energy of the Wheel of Fortune with like unexpected events. Let's say, for example, this person wanted to actually come towards you, right? Like they were just ready to hop on a plane or train or a car, whatever. And then all of a sudden they got like a call, like a phone call with like some sort of an emergency. It's like, yes, the desire was there. However, there was an unexpected outside influence that kind of like came a little bit in the way. And seeing that Three of Cups in the reverse, I'm kind of like getting like a sister type of energy or a friend that was really going through some sort of depression or some sort of isolation that they received a call from, and they were like, oh fuck, I actually really need to help this person. Like, you know, this is someone that is important to me and I need to kind of like help this person out. It doesn't feel like this individual really told you about that. Absolutely not. But there was an outside influence that came in the way here. Their intentions, please. Your intentions. Oh, now you're an Ace of Wands reverse. Yeah, very typical. Very typical. This kind of like killed your mood. Like that's what I'm picking up on. Like you're just like, I wanted it so badly, but like if you're not going to grasp it, then I'm just like, it's a buzz killer. You know, like you are experiencing some sort of buzz killer. It's like, I don't even feel that attraction right now. I don't feel that urge. I don't feel the, you know, like the to kind of like go after it. You're just like, I'm gonna let it fizzle out. Like Saggy is like, let it fizzle out. Like there's no need for this burning thing to keep on burning if I'm the only one that's going to be burned, right? Like that's your mentality. That's your feeling. You know, that's typical Saggy, right? Like they can be super excited about things, but when they've been met with like a lack of excitement, they're like, you know what, like turn it off. Like, you know, I'm gonna turn this fire off, like before I get burned. King of Swords reverse. Don't get bitter though. There are things that you're not seeing, that you don't know, that you are having like very harsh, critical opinion about. Okay, like you can get like very cold, like very detached. This is also very typical Sag, right? Like like once you get like this, man, you can cut. Like you cut deep. Let me just say, like, your words can cut deep. And whether you just communicated those words, I don't think you did. No, you communicated very, how do I say that? Like, your way of communication was very strict, very straightforward, but it wasn't that painful. But internally, you're just like screaming very painful things towards this person. So I feel like energetically, this is being felt. All right, like, this person knows you very well. So this person knows that inside, internally, you just feel like another heartbreak. Like, this is another betrayal. Like, you get fed up with that energy of like, I'm done. I'm done with like being treated like this, being, not prioritized or not being taken care of. So they know that behind that service, like this King of Swords, it's an internal flame that is now burning against you and your situation and your person. You get my point? It's like the energy that you are sending right now, it's like internal conflict. Their intentions. Oh, the Page of Wands, look at that. They want to have a new beginning with you, Sag. This is the Page of Wands, really wanting to communicate. But the problem with the Page of Wands, though, is, which I feel like you are really being annoyed by, is they will just text you or just like, hey, how are you? Or just like a small little opening up, right? Like, and you just feel like, I just need to go deep into this layer. Like, let's dive deep. Like, I don't like to be on the surface level. Like, this person just like randomly comes back and just like sees, how are you? And you're just like, what do you mean? What do you mean how I am? Like, am I in a King of Swords in the reverse? You're not giving me the clarity. I'm just going back and forth. And this feels like a big ass betrayal. Like, you're still hurt. Again, you're not saying it though. That's what I feel like. You're not completely open about it. So they want to have like a fresh new start. They're still excited about you. They will not let you go. However, their way of approaching it is still very, very immature. Let's see the outside influence. Ooh, the moon. Oh, I definitely need to clarify this in the extended. Like, the moon is things that you don't see, deep waters, deep emotions. My God. My God. You are having a lot of fears. Or this person is being very, very closed off. But they have a lot of fears. Like, this is the outside energy. This is the outside influence. There are a lot of things hidden and in the unknown that you don't know about. Could be dealing with a Pisces. There's a Pisces in your outside influence. There might be like some influence when it comes to creating some sort of blockage here, because the moon could definitely indicate like psychic energy, right? Like, there is someone that may have been created some sort of cycle here of some sort of cycle that they are also now fearful about. This is a psychological cycle. That's what I'm getting. I don't know. There is a lot that moon wants to talk about, actually. What's in their outside energy? And also, this person is hiding. It's hiding really deep into the dark. Like, they may be going through like a lot of dark night of the soul type of energy. Oh, the Death card. So that's perhaps what they are hiding. In this person's outside energy, there is something indefinitely ending and changing. All right, like, this could be like internal transformation. However, it does also feel like something that was big is coming to an end. Like this could be a relationship coming to an end. This could be like some sort of transformation that they are going through. But whatever they're going through, I want to know with the Fool in the reverse. Okay, that just tells me that they have at this point like a lack of trust. All right, like trust in themselves, trust in the universe. Like they feel like it's not the right time yet to take any type of calculated risk or not calculated risk. Like they're still in the process of ending another situation. And before that situation ends, they cannot jump into the unknown, right? Like the Fool in the reverse is like, I can't. That would be like foolish because they're in the midst of like some sort of ending in their life, some sort of change. Okay, so for some of you, we'll definitely check in with what that is, but also having that Two of Cups in the reverse here, it could be indicating that they are stepping out of another connection. If that ain't you, let's see what's the future energy. Eight of Cups reversed. Sag, that's your future energy. With the Empress, look at that. Okay, it's like at one certain point, for sure, I feel like with that Moon energy, something that you didn't know is going to be revealed, which is going to make you feel like a little bit more safe to be understanding, compassionate, and receptive towards this person. So whatever this person is ending is actually going to make you feel like, wow, I'm so special. So there is something that this person is probably doing. Maybe it's the inner transformation, the inner work, the inner, I'm hearing like the inner transaction of the past karmic energy to be released. That's going to make you feel like, hey, this person truly cares for me. And it's going to make you create like a safe spot for them to come towards you. All right. So there is a big shift here in your energy, a shift where you're emotionally going to be understanding them. Like you're also emotionally going to be withdrawn back to them. Like you're going to be drawn back to them. Yeah, Knight of Swords. This is something that they have been thinking about for a long time. So if they have been closed off, ignoring the situation, ignoring you, not really speaking anything up, especially because you've already made some sort of clarity towards them, they've been thinking about it for a long time and they've been really stuck and feeling like unsure on how to communicate it. But they are going to have like this switch, like, okay, you know what? I'm going to talk to Sag. I have to tell them what is going on. But they may have been waiting for this particular situation in their life to be finished. Okay, like they're in the midst of like finishing some sort of project, and this is like a life project. Okay, like this is not something. It could be a relationship. I'm not going to lie. Like they could definitely be ending a relationship in order to come towards you. But if it's not another relationship, it's still like some sort of ending and a transformation that they've been going through, which is actually going to make you feel, like I said, very compassionate towards them. Your feelings for them. The Chariot wanted to come out in the reverse, but let's see, the Four of Wands. So even though there was no real direction within this connection, your feelings for them is still like you want to see them. You want to have like this relationship with them. This is the 1111 card. So this is a union card. So you're still inclined to have this reunion with them. And I feel like the energy is gaining momentum. Like your energy or your feelings are going to be more passionate towards it, even though right now you may not feel it like that. But look at that, Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups here is really showing you being emotionally a little bit more open, vulnerable, receptive. So you're going to be receiving a lot of care or a lot of understanding that is really going to be opening up your heart again. Because right now you have the Four of Pentacles. let's be honest, that's like a closed heart space. So obviously you needed something in order to open up, right? Like that's why you were in the moon as well yourself. Like if this is like a dark situation with a lot of confusion, I don't know what it is, you're not going to open up. Like you need safety, like you need a safe spot. And we see that with the 9 of Wands. So you've been through a lot of trials here and you just want to protect your heart. You want to protect your inner peace. And with that 5 of Swords, you're just not sure if this person is playing games, if they will come back like to hurt you. So why would you be opening up, right? But whatever this person is going to communicate is going to be very rational. It's like going to be very quick communication, very sudden and unexpected, okay, but like very to the point. Like it's going to be like shock you. Like this is like a shocking night that comes in like boom. Let me see their feelings for you. Oh, the Lovers card at the bottom of the deck. The Hierophant reverse with the 9 of Cups. They know they've lost your respect here with the Hierophant reversed, but they really do want to earn your respect back. Like this is someone that knows that you no longer have some sort of respect for their values. And those values come from that Justice in the reverse, right? That comes from like, man, I never thought that you would do something like that, or you could be so judgmental, or you could have been so untruthful. Like, because for you, the most important thing here, Sag, obviously, as a Sagittarius, but also it's like piercing through this reading, that Ace of Swords is the damn truth. Like, if you are dealing with someone that is not capable or able to speak the truth, you get turned off. Like, let's be honest, right? Like, that's like the biggest turn off of Sagittarius. So if you're a cross watcher, be mindful that even if the truth stings, it's more respectful for Sag to hear the truth, even if it's like painful truth, right? So they know that they lost some sort of respect, but they are willing to earn that back. So they know that with the Hierophant reverse, they broke your trust, they broke your boundaries in some sort of way. And you have like very deep rooted values, morals, beliefs, and they really shook them up. And it's created for a lot of difficulties, right? Like the 5 represents like a lot of difficulty, like changes that need to be made. But they have this, and I'm getting like chills, like I'm getting chills because after the 5, that broken promise, that broken commitment, broken morals, vows, whatever it is, they have the Lover's card. So that's them choosing from a heart space, choosing in a very balanced manner for what is right to do. So again, I keep on seeing that Justice in the reverse. I like in my vision, I see that Justice being in the reverse and them just choosing to do the right thing, choosing to act out of love. And that's why they are withdrawn. So don't get caught up in like illusion. 7 of Cups, Sag, don't get caught up in those illusions because there is so much more underneath that surface that you are not seeing. With that 4 of Swords, they are really healing from seeing with like very blunt clarity how they broke some sort of value that you had, like some sort of morals, some sort of respect. Okay, and it's deep. This is deep, Sagittarius. So it reminds me back of that, of the no contact reading. I remember that was quite painful, but now seeing this spread after that, because this is like the energy flows, it's like them feeling like disappointed in themselves for what they have caused. Okay, like this is someone that is in some sort of healing of their guilt, healing of their ego. Okay, like this maybe came from ego. The moon is ego driven, is fear driven. And once we do things out of fear, it creates drama. And there was some sort of catalyst here. All right, that's what I'm getting. Like, whew, this was such a deep reading. Ooh, peace. Exactly, peace. There is no need to worry as everything is working out beautifully, Sagittarius. So, yes, you've been through a deep cycle. And let's just face it, like, we need to get aware of these cycles. We need to accept them in order for healing to come through. I've noticed, like, the last couple of readings for Sag, it wasn't good. Like, after that emergency reading, things really got like, phew. And honestly, I also noticed that a lot of Saggies are not watching the last couple of readings. It's probably because the energies are a little bit bogged down. However, it just really shows a reflection of what is going on. Some of you really need that internal healing. And once you don't block this healing and you go through it roughly, then the opposite side of it is like you coming back at one piece with this individual. However, you both needed to do some sort of inner work, and running away and just like trying to find like a more, better outcome in a reading, it's not going to work. Like, you really need to do the inner work, guys. Like, I'm not kidding you. Like, that's what these readings are really showing us of what we need to do. And once you do it, you see how this energy can shift. So just like a little percentage of you have been doing the inner work, and I believe like it's like 3,000 people out there that's watching has really properly done the work, and what you're about to be receiving is like a long-lasting commitment relationship that is really, really, that really touched your heart, that really touches your soul. And that's what you are aiming for. So congratulations. Anyway, I am going to clarify for those that are interested. You can find a link in the description box below. This was a deep, long reading, and I hope you will give me the credit with like just a like. I am changing a little bit of the dynamics. So those who like the most of the video, I will put those out first, simply because it's an energy exchange that I used to do that as well when I was doing the he said, she said game. So I was like, you know what? Why change something that is always working? All right. So thank you so much for being here, and I'll catch you soon. Take care.